He has multiple MVPs in his trophy case, and tonight, Tim Duncan will show us why. We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. The Spurs would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. They've come out of the gate strong and are off to a terrific start. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Blair and Duncan down low. Parker and Hill man the backcourt, and Maggette. And for the Suns, Jay Rich and Hill are the wings. Hakeem Warwick and Robin Lopez in the middle, and Nash. The Spurs didn't have a great year on the road by their standards last season, Clark.
But Kevin, you know, they were still over 500, and that makes you a good road team. I mean, what do we say? 6, 7, 8 teams usually in the league are above 500. Just a very disciplined group. Both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Kevin, this is certainly one aspect of the game that you never want to see. Hopefully the injury's not too severe, and he'll be able to return to action soon.
And some great offensive action to get this one underway in the first. Suns lead by 8.
Well, they've been the beneficiary of quite a few turnovers. They've made fewer mistakes, and that's why they're ahead.
And we'll return momentarily.
Got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
And the first half wraps up with a dominating performance underway.
We've seen Nash getting it done. He's got 13 points, and his 2 steals round out those numbers nicely. Boy, he was locked in that whole half.
It's more NBA coming your way.
It's Wednesday night, and I hope your week is going well. Thanks so much for joining us here on HP at the Half. The Suns have the lead out in Phoenix against San Antonio. They've been making smart passes, protecting their possessions. Fundamental basketball's a beautiful thing to watch. Steve Nash has been simply taking over against the Spurs. He's got 13 points, getting things done on the defensive end, too. And on the other side, San Antonio just keeps scrapping. They've turned this game into a track meet, and they're running the defense ragged. Corey Maggette getting it done early. He has 11 points and has found his teammates with a few assists as well. A bit of a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but we've seen some great play from these two. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now let's get you back to the start of your third quarter. So long.
Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
We played through 3 in the double-digit game going on here. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
Yeah, not flashy numbers, but his presence has definitely been felt out there. It's the little things, Kevin. He's getting them done.
2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark and Doris and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Steve Nash.